Today I messed up by wearing Kegel balls to work. I can't even right now. I can't believe I did this in the first place, but I can't believe things went down the way they did. I'm trying to type this before my lunch hour ends. I dabble in light BDSM play. I've been playing around with Kegel balls while I working from home lately. I've recently transitioned back to the office and my dom suggested I try wearing the balls while at work today. It seemed kind of fun. I haven't had any issues wearing them home, and I've been a bit down lately, so spicing things up in my everyday life seemed like a good way to go. That was not the case. I worked through my morning like normal and never had any issues. I actually was able to forget about them while I was glued to my desk getting things done. Midway through the morning I had to go to the bathroom. I sat down to do my business, and as I pushed to take care of other things, I ended up pushing the damn thing out like a vagina turd. I had completely forgotten I had them in. Right before they slipped out and plopped into the bowl, I tried to reach down to stop them, but it was too late. I hope to God I was silent as the panic set in. I stood up as quietly as I could with my leggings still around my ankles. I stared down into the bowl in shame as I contemplated the fishing trip I was about to take. I took a breath and started reaching down to grab them, which then triggered the automatic flush. I watched in horror as they got sucked away with the rest of the bowl. After a moment I had to sit back down because I was shaking so much. I don't know if I wanted to laugh or cry more. Is it possible for the little ball to block the plumbing somehow? I don't think there is any way for them to track it to me, but there are not too many people on my floor. If it does block something and the plumber has to fish it out somehow, everyone is going to be wondering who the super freak is on our floor. Too long. Didn't read. I wore Kegel balls to work and accidentally pushed them out while using the bathroom, and the ever-handy automatic flush swirled them away, hopefully never to be seen again. Edit, Kegel balls, not Kegel balls. AKA Benoit balls. Edit 2, thank you everyone for the awards and reassurances. I know next to nothing about plumbing, but I was definitely nervous for a bit. Edit 3, some of y'all are being a bit harsh in my opinion. I don't believe wearing something like this pushes my kinks on anyone. Other than making this post and telling my dom, no one has a clue I'm into these things. Some people are asking about how I forgot etc. I tend to hyper-focus and really zone into things. I had a busy morning, and didn't really have time to focus or think about having them in. Plus, just like having a tampon in, if they're inserted far enough they're not very noticeable until I start moving around more. Today I messed up. I thought the smell in my kitchen was from my fridge. TW, death obligatory on mobile, and this happened a few days ago. So I live in a triplex with my boyfriend, and the other 2 units are occupied by an elderly man, same floor, entrance to his unit is on the other side of the building, and a guy around my age upstairs. A few weeks ago, my unit lost power for a few days, resulting in all of our food in the freezer going bad. After coming back from my boyfriend's parents' house, we noticed a smell in our kitchen. I just assumed it was the freezer from the meat inside going bad. So I removed everything and scrubbed it out, but the smell remained. It was like this for a week or so, kind of lost track of how long, but I just assumed that it was me needing to air out the freezer more. A few days ago, my upstairs neighbor knocked on my door asking if I could smell the ungodly smell he had in his unit. Not connecting that I had a smell in my fridge, I said no. He said it had been there for a few days and he could not get rid of it. The next day, he knocked on my door again and asked if I had seen our other housemate recently. The smell was now in every crevice of the property in the 90-degree heat. Sparing the gruesome details, we ended up calling to cops for a checkup because we couldn't get him to answer the door. Turns out he had been dead for a while, and we were smelling him. Too long. Didn't read. Thought my fridge was stinking, turned out to be my neighbor's corpse in the summer heat. Today I messed up by telling my family members that I'm allowed to post about my weight loss success. Me, 41 meters, and my daughter, 17-year-old female, both lost over 50 pounds from 2019 to 2020. Almost everybody in my family is overweight. I was careless and truthfully did not teach my daughter good eating habits. Together we started with the keto diet but switched to the old calories in plus gym after learning that the keto diet isn't sustainable. When the gyms closed, we switched to at-home workouts. We are now looking better than ever. https://unger.com/a/k78xdlq. Both pictures on the left and right were from January 2019. I've had 3 family members unadd me because they felt that the pictures I posted were insensitive to the fact that some of them were still overweight or struggling with their body image. This morning I posted, if someone worked hard to turn their life around, then they have the right to share about their success as much as they want. Let people be proud. And my cousin responded saying, but it comes across that you and your daughter are trying to assert yourselves as better than everyone else all because you lost weight. I told him that if he's mad at a 17-year-old girl being happy about being a healthier size, then he has different problems. I ended up deleting the post, but my cousin texted me to tell me that no one cares if we lost weight. He told me to get over myself, and it's a shame that I think being skinny equates to being healthier. I didn't respond to him because I was still pissed about him bagging on my daughter. I'm not seeing how or why posting about the weight we lost is a bad thing. I messed up as a father when I let my daughter get overweight, when I let her overeat as a very young child, and I tried to turn things around by adopting a better lifestyle together. Me being happy about it doesn't mean that I am bragging or trying to put my own family down. Yet many of them seem to think so. I don't get it.